They helped build the AI revolution, but then they walked away. In 2021, a group of researchers left OpenAI to create Anthropic, a company that could change the future of artificial intelligence forever. In 2021, a group of researchers made a decision that would change the future of artificial intelligence forever. They left one of the world's most powerful AI companies and started a new mission. That company was Anthropic. Founded by former OpenAI employees, Anthropic had a simple but ambitious goal: to create artificial intelligence that was not only powerful, but also safe and trustworthy. At a time when the entire world was racing to build smarter AI systems, Anthropic chose a different path. Instead of focusing only on speed and profits, the company wanted to ensure that artificial intelligence would benefit humanity. But building a new AI company from scratch was far from easy. Anthropic had to compete with giants like OpenAI and Google while developing its own revolutionary AI assistant, Claude. What started as a small startup would soon become one of the biggest names in the global AI race. In the early days of Anthropic, the company faced a challenge that would define its future. The team wasn't just trying to build another chatbot. Their goal was much bigger. They wanted to create an artificial intelligence system that could reason, understand complex questions, and remain safe as it became more powerful. The founders believed that artificial intelligence would eventually transform every industry on Earth, from healthcare and education to finance and scientific research. But they also understood that such powerful technology could create serious risks if it wasn't developed responsibly. While the rest of the tech world was racing to release bigger and faster AI models, Anthropic focused on a different question: how do you build an AI system that humans can trust? The answer to that question became the foundation of their most ambitious project, Claude. Named after Claude Shannon, one of the fathers of information theory, Claude was designed to be more than a simple chatbot. Anthropic wanted Claude to understand human values, follow instructions carefully, and provide useful answers while avoiding harmful behavior. Building such a system was not easy. Training a modern AI model requires an enormous amount of computing power. Thousands of specialized computer chips work together for months, processing unimaginable amounts of data. The cost runs into hundreds of millions of dollars. For a young startup, those costs presented a massive obstacle. Anthropic had brilliant researchers and ambitious goals, but ambition alone could not pay for expensive hardware, data centers, and research facilities. At the same time, the competition in artificial intelligence was becoming more intense every day. Companies around the world had begun to realize that AI could become one of the most important technologies in human history. Technology giants were investing billions of dollars, hiring top researchers, and building powerful computing systems. Then, in late 2022, everything changed. OpenAI launched ChatGPT. Within days, millions of people began using artificial intelligence for the first time. Students used it to study, businesses used it to write reports, and programmers used it to generate code. ChatGPT quickly became one of the fastest-growing products in the history of technology. The launch sent shockwaves throughout Silicon Valley. Suddenly, the AI race was no longer a competition between researchers hidden inside laboratories. It had become a global battle that involved governments, corporations, and billions of users. For Anthropic, the moment was both exciting and terrifying. The company knew that it needed to move quickly. Claude had to prove that it could compete with the most advanced AI systems in the world. The engineers worked day and night, improving the model's ability to understand language, solve problems, and communicate naturally with users. Unlike traditional software, artificial intelligence learns patterns from vast amounts of information. The challenge wasn't simply to teach Claude facts, it was to teach Claude how to think, reason, and interact responsibly. Anthropic introduced a unique philosophy called constitutional AI. The idea was simple but revolutionary. Instead of relying entirely on humans to correct every mistake, the company created a set of principles that guided the AI's behavior. These principles acted like a constitution, helping Claude make decisions that aligned with human values. This approach became one of Anthropic's biggest innovations. The company believed that future AI systems would become increasingly powerful, and safety had to be built into the technology from the beginning. But while Anthropic focused on safety, another problem was becoming impossible to ignore. Money. Training large language models requires enormous financial resources. Every new generation of AI models needs more computing power, more engineers, and more infrastructure. Training large language models requires enormous financial resources. Every new generation of AI models needs more computing power, more engineers, and more infrastructure than the last. Anthropic needed investors who believed in its vision. Fortunately for the company, some of the biggest names in technology were paying attention. Major corporations recognized that artificial intelligence could reshape the global economy, and they wanted to be part of that transformation. Billions of dollars began flowing into the AI industry. Anthropic suddenly found itself at the center of one of the biggest investment races in modern history. The company expanded rapidly, hiring researchers, engineers, and scientists from around the world. Offices grew larger, teams expanded, and the pressure increased. But success brought new challenges. Every improvement made by Anthropic was quickly matched by competitors. Every breakthrough was followed by another breakthrough somewhere else. The competition was relentless. On one side stood OpenAI, supported by enormous resources and global recognition. On another side stood Google, a company that had spent years developing artificial intelligence technologies. New startups emerged every month, each claiming that it had discovered the future of AI. The battle was no longer about creating the smartest chatbot. It was about controlling the technology that could define the next century. As Claude became more capable, people started using it for writing, programming, research, and business tasks. Companies integrated AI into their daily operations, while schools and universities debated how this technology would change education. For the first time, people began asking a profound question. What happens when machines become capable of performing tasks that once belonged only to humans? Some experts predicted a future filled with incredible possibilities. They imagined AI discovering new medicines, solving climate problems, and accelerating scientific progress. Others warned about job losses, misinformation, and the dangers of machines becoming too powerful. Anthropic stood in the middle of this debate. The company argued that the future of artificial intelligence should not be decided by speed alone. It should also be guided by responsibility and long-term thinking. That philosophy attracted supporters, but it also attracted criticism. Some people believed that safety measures could slow innovation. Others argued that moving too quickly could create risks that society was not prepared to handle. The debate continues even today. Meanwhile, the AI race expanded beyond Silicon Valley. Countries around the world recognized that artificial intelligence could influence economics, national security, and global power. Governments announced new investments, universities launched AI programs, and businesses rushed to adopt the technology. Artificial intelligence was no longer an experiment. It had become a global competition. And in the middle of that competition stood Anthropic, a company that had started with a bold idea: build powerful AI, but build it responsibly. The next few years would determine whether that vision could survive in a world driven by competition, money, and ambition. Could Claude challenge the dominance of ChatGPT? Could Anthropic balance safety with innovation? And perhaps the biggest question of all, who will control the future of artificial intelligence? The answers are still being written. But one thing is certain. The AI war has only just begun. For decades, humanity has created tools that changed the world. The steam engine powered the Industrial Revolution. The internet connected billions of people. Smartphones transformed the way we communicate. But artificial intelligence could become even more powerful than all of them. Today, Anthropic stands at the center of one of the biggest technological races in history. What began as a small startup founded by former OpenAI researchers has become one of the most valuable AI companies in the world. But the company's mission goes far beyond building chatbots. Anthropic believes that artificial intelligence will eventually help scientists discover new medicines, allow students to learn faster, and solve problems that once seemed impossible. At the same time, the company warns that such powerful technology must be developed responsibly. The challenge is enormous. Every year, AI systems become smarter, faster, and more capable. Companies like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic are investing billions of dollars to build the next generation of artificial intelligence. Governments around the world are also joining the race, knowing that the future of global power may depend on who leads the AI revolution, but one question remains unanswered: who will control the future of artificial intelligence? Will Anthropic's vision of safe and trustworthy AI shape the future? Or will competition push companies to move faster than ever before? No one knows the answer. What we do know is that the decisions made today will affect billions of people tomorrow. The race for artificial intelligence is no longer just about technology, it is about the future of humanity itself. From a small startup in 2021 to one of the biggest names in AI, Anthropic's journey is far from over. And as the battle between the world's most powerful technology companies continues, one thing is certain: the AI revolution has only just begun. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos.